And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've secured some snacks, stretched your appropriate appendages. Where we left off is you were about to question one of the verbigs that you did not let escape as they were trying to flee.
And
so you're at the top of this escarpment with this unarmed verbig who's beaten quite to shit, I believe, a little bit.
They speak common, right? We heard this one say that in common.
They said it in giant, but you believe they can speak both.
Okay. Okay, friend, here is your chance to live. It all depends on how you answer.
All right, what's your
Here's
question?
some questions. One moment, and I'm gonna like kind of whisper to Ron. And is there a language that we all know? Does Ron know Elvish?
Elven, yeah.
I'll say, and Bryn's not very good at Elven, but she'll say in her kind of like pretty decent Elven. What should we ask him about? You want to ask him if he has seen your master and what's her face up in these parts?
Nah. Can't we force this guy to be like a guide for us, maybe? Like, ask the parts that aren't marked on the map, ask him maybe what sort of dangers lurk in those areas. What type of terrain is exactly, something that I feel like he would probably know. I don't know how old these guys are. They've probably not seen. I don't know.
The only thing Ron is worried about is he will lure us to his friend's camp and trap, or try to lure us to a dangerous area, try to get us killed. Not very trustworthy.
Well, we already have a direction in mind, right? We just don't know exactly what's there. So if he tries to steer us to another spot, we'll know he's trying to trick us. But we ask him and point exactly to the location we're going. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, I don't know then. I figured like we could use him as a guide, but maybe not. Maybe we don't tell him where we're going.
We just ask him where his settlement is, or just general questions about the area.
Yeah, we can ask him what is the deal with his group? How many? Where are they? Right?
You ask him.
Do we? Oh, Brent's not here.
Are you asking him? You speak common.
Is that what Ron? We're still speaking Elvish. Okay. Do you wanna?
Elvish.
You know
that. Big guy. Well, where is your camp?
Wherever we damn well please, but we're gonna take yours.
Gonna take our camp? It's just small fire.
It's better than no fire. We're gonna take all your stuff too.
You don't have a settlement? You just roam wasteland?
Right.
Where do you sleep? Get out of the blizzard.
Those fires, nice places like this. Little holes in the wall. Wherever we can.
Is he speaking in common right now?
Mm-hmm. He speaks common.
What do you think? Do we
Sorry about killing your friends, but you did try to rob us and eat us.
I mean, that's the whole point, right? So
Yeah, I'm not really
we
sorry.
couldn't kill you. You killed them. I want to get the fuck out of here, and me and my mate over there are gonna do something else.
Ren, you have the map, Ren.
Yeah, here.
You often find travelers to encroach upon.
Not this far north, but this is sort of a bit of a opportunistic for us.
Have you seen other travelers other than us?
Occasionally here or there, someone who kind of strikes the fancy. More often than not, creatures and such, but...
What about a human gentleman and a small old woman.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
Well, there was a small woman and a dragon-like man. We took a lot of that stuff.
That's fascinating. Do you remember kind of in what direction you saw them in? Because we're
He
interested
points
in them.
back the direction that you came. He's describing Jillian and Kurok.
Ah.
Killed them.
I didn't kill them. They gave up. We just took the shit. Stuff that we
Yeah.
wanted anyway.
Hence why they froze.
Bryn's looking really upset.
That's
Sort
the
of
other
good
thing. You give
people.
up. We don't kill you. We just take your things.
It's
We're
the
not-
same difference as killing.
Bryn, on the map, that unfilled in area.
Hmm.
Maybe he knows what's over there.
Are you saying that in Elvish?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't know exactly where we're going.
Yeah, that's not. I don't want to like. I'll say in Elvish. I don't want to point out where we're going in case they try to rob us again.
I mean, they could just track us from here.
That's true. I'm gonna point it out to him and see what he says.
What's in that area? What can is it?
Yeah,
No.
tell us.
Sort of looks at your map. Mountain.
Nothing
I don't have
weird.
a reason to really go that far.
No weird structures. No crazy shit.
Looking for structure. He points back towards Gordek.
Yeah. Well, I have no more questions.
Ron, do you have any questions?
No.
Sort of like clutching his side. Can I go now?
Yeah, 1 minute. First, I'm gonna need you to get all your stuff and put it on the ground. All of it.
He takes off his pack, puts his shield and his spear are already in the snow. He puts his pack down.
I said all of it.
We'll freeze to death.
It's not our problem. Apparently, that's how things work up here.
Right? And he starts taking off like his armor and his clothing and goes down to his skivvies.
I'm not even letting him keep his skivvies. He's
Okay.
gonna be butt naked.
He's butt naked.
Then he can leave.
Can you at least patch me up? You see the big gash sort of in his side.
Again, I don't see how that is my problem. Good luck to you, sir.
Fine. And he sort of starts trudging off and he starts walking down with his head hanging low, and then he starts picking up and he starts yelling, Malthus, hold on, wait up, wait up! And he starts to run towards the person that ran away from you all earlier. And it disappears into the night.
Anybody want some gross giant clothes?
No, I was
not
wondering what
really.
you're gonna do with that.
I'm gonna pick it up and throw it down onto the fire.
Sure, you just chuck
Yeah.
it off the escarpment.
There was
One's
a
a
pack.
little hurt, but not a lot of hurt. But
We should have rummaged the pack first.
Well, I didn't throw the pack in the fire. I threw the clothes in the fire.
Oh,
Yeah. Is there anything in the pack?
3 days worth of rations, give or take. They had hide armor that's for large size. They had normal shields for large size creatures and spears for large size creatures.
If nobody wants any of it, I'm gonna throw it all in the fire or bury it in the snow so we can't come pick it up.
sure.
you do you, bro.
It isn't right that they get to live when What were their names? Jillian?
Jillian and Kurok.
And Jillian and Karak. They didn't mean harm to anybody.
This is the way of things out here.
Yeah.
Should have killed them.
He was unarmed.
That's why
That's
I don't know
he
why
didn't.
anyone wouldn't want to live up here. But
Don't know. It wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for like those horrible badger things with all the arms and these giant assholes. I mean, look, you could build like a really nice lodge up on that hill and you could go skiing. Nice place. The air, real crisp, good for health.
Well, Ron does not believe they will try to mess with us again.
I hope not. Anyways, let's go. I don't want to camp here again. Let's put out the fire and keep moving.
Ron, you're noticing that your neck is just sort of feeling very warm. You're not really that hurt, but one of the strikes had gotten you just in between your armor on your neck, and it just feels warm to the touch.
And,
Okay, Ron?
oh, it's just kind of hot.
Here, drink up. This will help.
Okay.
Can I make a medicine check? He says it's hot.
Sure.
Okay. 8? I always roll bad at things I should be good at.
This wound looks superficial. I don't know why he's being a baby about it.
Yeah, why is he being such a baby?
Just scratch is fine.
But you can have some
Yeah.
healing tonic if you want it.
you've had worse, huh?
Oh yeah, Ron near death many times. This is just itchy.
You can have the. Do you want the healing benefits from the healing tonic, or you just want to drink it for flavor? Are you actually injured? Okay, let me roll
Slightly
for
injured.
you. Yeah, let me roll. Let me get you. You will get 5 plus 12. Yeah. 17.
17.
Oh, I'm also gonna do that.
Oh yeah, much better.
18 for me.
It is about camp time, by the way.
Vulcan, you okay? You want the swig?
Yeah.
You get a lot. You get 22 healing.
That's really helpful.
I've been putting extra herbs in it each time, you know? I think I'm really getting there with recipe.
It did have a little bit of a different taste.
Yeah, a little bit of juniper.
Yeah.
Gives it that sort of wintry flavor. A little cinnamon, some red pepper, lemon juice, some the pickled fish. I poured a little bit of that in there. Oh, just kidding. Although that's not a bad idea.
No, that is a bad idea.
Wait, if we
You
stay,
want
it's camp
people to
time.
drink this, right? You don't want people to not drink this.
I don't care if they drink it or not. If they don't drink it, they more from me.
Hey. What were you saying, Ron?
It's night. It's camp time, so we do the magic hut.
Oh yeah, let me. I need about 10 minutes. Let me get to it, and Bryn's gonna start casting her. How does she cast a spell? Interesting. I didn't think about that last time. She's gonna start ritual casting Bryn's tiny hut, Bryn's tiny witch hut, and basically just taking a little crystal and drawing runes in the air, and eventually a hut forms.
All right. You have your little chicken feet hut set up there, and you all can go inside for some comfortable environments, some nice light.
Yeah, but
rest.
first I'm gonna make sure Valkan goes in first, and I'm gonna set the temperature to freezing. Just want to see if he says anything.
We're doing that now?
It's the end of the day. They got you right before you cast the hut, essentially.
Ah. Time to enter this warm and cozy bubble. Vulcan steps back out into the cold, stands there for a second, then goes back in. Bren,
Oh, yeah, what's wrong?
did you mess up your spell?
Ugh, I never mess up spell, and I'll step inside. Feels good to me. What's wrong?
What's the matter?
Ron?
What's wrong?
Do I see my breath in here? Is it like cold?
It's like cold.
What is this?
Oh,
What is that?
you feeling okay?
I shouldn't see that in here.
Then Bryn's just gonna start laughing. Okay. Sorry, I fixed it. I'll just like snap my fingers, and it'll just like be warm instantly.
You know, it would have been fine if there was one of those tables that you could sit under with the heat.
Hey, I said I will work on it. Look, I just learned how to be wizard like this past year. You think I just make things appear out of nowhere?
Isn't that what magic is?
No. There's like rules, and there's like it's like a science to it, sort of. You see this bag of things I carry around, and I'm like jangling it.
Is it science or magic?
It's both.
That sounds awful.
Oh, well. Guess you don't want a tiny heating table to sleep and eat under.
Sounds like a lot of school.
Question.
Answer.
If you sit under table... Oh, sorry. Question for Valken. Mysterious voice in the sky. Question. If you sit under table and you put your feet under table, how do you sit, like, for your back? You just sit on floor.
Well, you can kind of lay down on your... you can kind of lay down.
Do you want to lay down and eat at the same time? It is very bad for digestion.
You could sit up at the table, or you can recline and relax.
Sounds uncomfortable. I suppose if you put enough furs everywhere, it would be okay.
Yeah. I'm not talking like sit on a stone floor. I'm talking about, some nice blankets, bedding, and then the table has its own blanket.
And you said you can cook on table? What sort of cooking device are you picturing?
Some sort of heating element right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Like a stove, like fire.
Fire, right?
Oh, what else is there to heat with?
I don't know. Magic.
You just try it.
What, you can't make like heat? Well, it just
could heat metal, I suppose. I could make the table out of metal. Okay, I'll think on this.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I want to make this. Joe knows exactly what he's talking about. Bryn's like, what the fuck are you smoking? But I'm kind of like, man, Bryn's magic. What are those called? Forget, but that'd be awesome. Next time we get downtime.
Okay. Everybody comfy?
Yeah.
I guess we rest.
Same watch as last night?
Very good.
Well, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ron. I work very hard on it.
At the end of my 4 hours, I will look outside. So. Long rest then?
All right, so you get the benefit of a long rest. Each of you mark a ration off of your sheet, and it is a new day. So you have the map. You've studied it. What is you're at the base of the mountains. What is the direction in which you're willing to go, or we're trying to go?
We're going to the spot that wasn't filled in, right? In the direction of the not filled in. Which is... I don't have the map.
Hey, I don't
Say it
have a
one more
real
time.
map. I don't know.
In the direction of the area that's not filled in.
So yeah, more toward the northwest.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can make it there. It will, to get into that area, it'll probably take you an additional day or so of travel, depending on weather. If something inhibits you, it might take a little longer. Alright, so you can head that direction. I will ask someone to make a survival roll to see if you stay on track of where you're trying to go on the map.
Has the highest.
Yeah.
I think I have okay survival. I think mine's a 3.
It's gotta be better than mine.
Yeah, better than Ron's.
Mine's a +3. Is that better?
Yeah, we believe in Bryn.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 12?
Valkan was not a Boy Scout.
Bryn definitely was a Boy Scout.
12. I mean, you have a map, you know where you're looking. It's not necessarily too difficult to follow in that direction. Someone roll a d10 for me to see what happens in this day.
Well, I can do
I'm
that.
it.
Oh, you're it?
No, I said not it. I don't like
Oh.
doing that because I never
I
know what he
can-
has planned. I don't want it to be my fault.
I already gave us a blizzard, so let's see what we get this time. If I had to guess, I would say another blizzard.
What was your roll?
9.
A 9. Okay.
I think that's
So
what I
you
rolled
are-
last time.
Making your way through these mountains, difficult terrain as you're sort of climbing and moving along. On this day, while it's not a blizzard, there is both heavy snow as well as strong winds. So not quite the blizzard, but you're getting there at this point. So anything here with these strong winds, any ranged attacks are at disadvantage. Any perception checks that rely on hearing are at disadvantage. Any open flames are extinguished at this point. It's like wind whipping through these sort of peaks and valleys in the mountains here. And then with the precipitation, it sort of limits your visibility on what you can see as well. But this does slow your travel down a bit. Nothing else happens. You're not assailed by any creatures or any other banditry or anything in this area. You are starting to get high in altitude though. As you're climbing, it's trying to make your way up. But mark one more day off of your rations, as you reach the end of the day and find some place to camp for the night.
All right, Ron will keep casting food. Magic bland
Oh.
food.
You are, so we don't have to use a ration?
Yeah, and it lasts 24 hours, so I think 45 pounds of food
Oh
will
yeah.
cover us for the day.
Very well. All right. Anything you all want to discuss before the next day of travel?
I don't know.
Falcon, what are you hoping to find out here if you find your master?
What am I hoping to find if I find him?
Oh, yes.
Like, what are
Well,
you gonna say to
know.
him?
Yeah, exactly, what Bryn said.
So, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't even know if he's alive, to be honest. In fact, most of the time I just assumed he was dead.
You could ask him about the sword. I bet he knows all about it. You could ask him why that old lady didn't want you to find him. You could ask him what the deal with the evil school is. You could ask him what the fuck, dude. That's what I would say. First things, probably.
Yeah.
Dude is a common term up north. It means like, hey buddy, hey pal. No.
I figured. Seems a north thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Sort of a
all those-
northwest thing, you know.
All those things
West
sound.
Coast.
Yeah. How about I don't know. We have to find him first.
Yeah, I know. If you know what you're going to say, then when you get there, it'll be easier. You know. What you think? No. Like pretend Ron is your master, and we have finally found.
Vulcan, Ron is not Ron, but master.
I've never called you that.
Oh.
Old man.
Maybe a couple times. He wasn't that old. Okay. Anyway, go on. Dude, what is your interpretation?
Vulcan, you have found me. You have come all this way, seeking answers. Old guy is here before you.
You nailed it.
Yeah, but what do you say?
Good. Yeah.
Ron, I don't think this is working.
Maybe too emotional.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably it.
Ron acting is pretty good.
It is very good. You should go into theater.
One day, maybe. Alright, Vulcan, we did not wish to, ask you about this, but in the event we find your master, this very well can happen, so... We are here for you,
Yes.
and we'll back
Yes,
you up.
That is the whole point. We're here to help.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you know what? I have some spell slots left before we go to bed. I should try to contact some people. Want to see if this is still okay. I'm just gonna use sending to check in with them.
Go for it.
Hello, it is Bryn and friends. Just seeing, are you okay? We still plan to rescue you as soon as we can figure out how.
A few moments go by.
What?
I say a few moments go by. I'm doing as well as I can. Appreciate you thinking of me. It's far too dangerous just to come for me. Why would you risk that?
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use one more sending spell. Unfortunately, it is not just for you. Have you ever heard of of the demon called Orcus?
So, I indeed have the Blood Lord, I believe they are called. From the Abyss. Demon Lord? You want to reply, send another?
I'll do one. My last one. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You haven't really asked anything specific.
No, I know. I didn't want to like lead the answer, right? So, and then I'll say, we have reason to believe that those holding you captive may be trying to find or summon Orcus. We fear they will open door to his plane. Do you know anything?
It admits that's not my purview, but if that's the case, they must be stopped. Opening a portal there would be catastrophic.
I don't have any. I'm not going to use any more spell slots. So that's pretty much all I say.
Yeah. Funny enough, immediately after you cast that, you hear a voice in your head from Ascending. Which is funny because you used yours up, so you hear in your head, I know what they're doing. They're looking for the wand. It's here, on this plane. I don't know where. I don't know how. What do you know? This is Ophiar Zasim, the Lich, who you've both agreed to share information between each other. And he seems to have uncovered what they're doing.
They're looking for the wand, and it's on this plane. I'm gonna tell the others that. It's Ophium Nazar. He wants to know what we're doing. Have we learned any valuable information that I should tell him? Wait, do I have to respond like immediately after, or?
Within relative amount of time, because it's a back and forth.
I'll just say that real quick and then start responding. And that way, hopefully, Ron or Volcano, if they have anything to add, will speak up before I'm done.
We still have to meet up with the people from Ramcrown to set up the meeting with the Lon people.
Okay. We are resolving some unfinished business in the north. As soon as business resolved, we will be in touch. We need to find a way into Salon.
Some time goes by. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, cool. Oh, he used another sending, so I could technically respond. Very good. By the way, you don't happen to know anything about far to the north of Ordek, do you?
A few moments go by. No. Say that again, you broke up.
Oh, I just said, okay, well, I tried.
He's pretty cavalier with his sending because he doesn't care how many words he uses. How little.
Ron trying to remember or think if we discovered any information.
I don't think we've really found it. We did some research, but we didn't really find anything.
We told them about Ixius, yes, in the Black Zone field space?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay.
because I was hoping he could help us figure out where they're at.
I got nothing.
It is spell slots. I'm going to go to sleep, but we should talk about what we're doing next soon after we find Valkian's master. I'm sorry, old man. Once we find Valkian's old man.
Father? Stepfather?
Not
Adopted
old.
father.
You said it was old man, not master?
Teacher.
Oh,
Teacher. Got it.
sorry.
It is same word? No?
What?
Teacher, master, same.
I suppose.
It's what we call okay. Well, good night.
Night.
Good.
So you all turn in for the evening under the tiny hut, and you have maybe a half day or a full day to get to this region that looks, it's untraversed based on the map that you have. So you wake up the following day deep into the mountains. Someone make a survival roll for me to see if you can accurately follow the map.
Okay. A natural one.
Natural 1. This doesn't mean that you can't find the area. This means that you're just going to take all day to do it.
Okay.
Instead of
Sorry,
arriving any
team.
earlier. And then also roll a d10 for me, someone.
Seven.
7. The snow has lifted. The wind is no longer whipping around you. And about as good of a day as in the dead of winter climbing the Himalayas as it is. It's not warm by any means, but visibility is fine. It's light snowfall. You seem to have lucked out on this day. So as you traverse into the mountains, you are climbing through, finding winding paths, marking the areas that you think that you're crossing by, and then you circle back and you pass the same area once again from the survival roll. But at the end of the day, you finally get to the area that you believe is where this map is sort of empty. You can either continue pushing on into the darkness to see what you can find, or you can rest another day.
To you, Valkan. We are so close, but if you want to wait till daylight, that's also fine.
Well, I mean, we don't know exactly what we're looking for out here, so we might as well do it when we can actually see something.
It's a good point.
Okay.
Though at night it's easier to see campfires and smoke and things.
True. Yeah.
Also, I forgot to ask you to roll some Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
For today.
Well, here we go.
Mm, 11.
15?
You guys get +3.
Ooh,
What's the temperature?
18.
Am I safe?
For now, yes.
Okay.
Ron, you barely succeeded.
Whew.
So at this point, you're getting into the point where you're in high altitude, which basically means, since you're so high up in the mountains, the oxygen available to you is a little reduced. Each hour that you spend traveling at a high altitude essentially counts as 2 hours. So the amount of time that you can travel without getting exhausted is cut in half.
Makes sense.
Yeah, y'all are way out there at this point. But you have a direction. You know where you're going to go. You mark off your next ration. This has marked a full week you all have been in the frozen wastes, but you're so close.
So Valkan's miserable.
I mean,
Is Ron
yes and
using
no.
food again? You're
Yeah,
giving us food again?
I'll keep making food.
Thanks.
yes
Thanks,
and no.
friend.
I'm definitely not as cold as I could be because of the boots.
Yeah, those came in handier than I thought.
Yeah. Keeps me mobile.
All right. You gain a long rest. And this marks the 8th day, I believe, that you all are in the frozen wastes, uncharted essentially, off the map. So far north that really nothing or no one likes to live in this area.
Hey, maybe we can claim this spot and call it Sweet Justice Land. Hmm?
Oh, you're reconsidering my idea about building a lodge, ski lodge.
Oh, you want to come back, Falcon? Like, this is our main base
Oh, no,
operation?
no.
I mean, we could do that.
I'm just saying we could have put our names here and then give that information to a cartographer and be like, here's...
I mean, the only cartographer we know is dead.
Yeah.
It. Damn.
Wait, am I wrong?
I know. I'm going to assume that they were not the only one in the world.
Never met another one.
Anyway, we could
To be
say,
fair.
hey, we found this place. You can mark it down and pass it along on your maps. Sweet Justice Land. Or something.
Volcanland has a better ring to it. Brinland.
Falconland.
Ronland. Inland. What?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, Brad Pittland.
Because we're north of
doesn't-
Bordek, and if you use Valkan, then they'll be like, who's Valkan? But if you say Brad Pitt, they all know Brad Pitt.
Hmm.
Then maybe they would not like that Brad Pitt claimed the northern lands of
Yeah,
that
I don't know if that's a good idea, actually.
What is main attraction?
Nothing. It's like one of those things. You've been there, you get to claim it,
I don't know if that's how that works.
isn't it?
You sure?
I don't know.
Like if no one has been here before, but do we know that?
I don't know. Maybe one person or two.
One doesn't think anyone will contest.
It's a good point. We can give it a try.
The only
Okay,
other
this
people
is
here
Sweet Justice Land.
were the little old lady and my teacher, so
Maybe they already named it. Hmm?
I don't see their flag.
Well, I don't see
We
your
have a
flag.
flag?
Do we have a flag?
I don't know, Ron. Do we
The
have a
Sweet
flag?
Justice flag.
We should work on a banner.
Ron, put your
Yeah.
tabard on a pole.
No, Ron's keeping this one. Old one. Ron could use old
Yeah,
one.
put your old one on a pole.
Do we have a pole?
No.
Well, we had one. We had an extra spear from that giant guy, but I think I broke it and threw it in the woods.
Yes.
We'll come back to it. Let's keep
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay,
if we
keep it
come
in
back.
mind on the way back. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll look
Well,
around.
moving. I think the snow is. You're getting delirious. Also, don't stare at snow too much.
Why?
Because the sun, it will reflect right up into your eyeballs and burn them out of your head.
Really? Ron's never
Oh, yeah.
heard of this
It is
before.
called snow blindness. It happens if you're too long in the snow, and it is too sunny. Luckily, it's been blizzarding nonstop, so we haven't had to worry about that.
Okay, Ron, we'll
Yay.
keep that in mind then.
So, we wander around.
Yes, you are looking for something. What exactly are you looking for up here?
Anything out of the ordinary?
Signs
So-
of life.
Signs of
once
life?
So I'll give you all an option. You can either use survival to look for sign of someone or something passing through here, or you can use perception to look and try and see things out of the ordinary, maybe a cave or something along those lines.
I'm pretty perceptive.
Yeah, do that.
Can we do
This is for all of
one
you.
person, one? Oh, everybody's doing the same check?
Nope. Whatever you want.
Oh,
We can each your own.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do survival then.
any bonuses floating around?
Ron cannot help in that department.
14.
11 survival.
13 perception.
Okay. For the first half of the day, with an 11, you're really not sure what you're looking for up here, Ron. This is a little out of your element. Like you lived in the Tyrian region up north, but not like this. It all just looks like white snow and mountains to you. Valken, you see a couple outcroppings you think might be caves worth exploring, but they're sort of just like in for maybe 10 feet, more of like an overhang than anything. And Bryn, you find more of the same. Make another check for me again for the second half of the day.
Need a quick up something.
All right. Nat 20, so 25 perception.
Mm-hmm.
That's good because I got 8.
Mm-hmm. And what about Bryn?
It's too much snow.
Second. I'm reading. I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
Every now and then, if we stop to just take a breather, I'm going to do a ritual casting of Detect Magic.
Okay.
It only lasts for 10 minutes, but I figure if I cast it, use it for 10 minutes, walk a little longer, maybe something will ping. So
Nothing in your range. Is it 30 feet?
yeah, it's not a big range. It's kind of I got no other ideas.
Valken, this is starting to get to be a pain in the ass. You're cold, but you're comfortable because of your boots. You're just wet. You're trudging through the snow. Like it's an odd feeling. You're soaked. Like it's the snow's soaking through you, but you're not cold because you have magic boots. And it's just
I
like
got ice on my eyelashes.
yeah, it's just a pain, and you're just tired of looking. You're questioning what you're doing up here. You could die up here potentially. Your friends could die up here. You're out in climbing mountains for what? Because some shady criminal syndicate person just said so.
Yeah.
Bryn, you're not really finding anything in here. Ron, you see, you start to think that maybe there isn't anything out here. Maybe you're not sure. What am I looking for? Where are these things going to be? And you're scanning around. You don't see anything. You're sort of in a little low spot in the climb, and you just start looking up at the sun, wishing it was warmer, wishing that you weren't so damn cold out here. And as you sort of look up, you catch the eye line of another ridge, and you see an opening into a cave structure.
Oh, look up over there. Ron sees
Oh, I don't see.
opening.
Are you going snowblind?
No, Ron did not look. No, not blind.
Okay, just checking.
But if Bryn is blind, Ron can cure that. Remember?
Oh no, I'm fine.
No, look. And Ron takes Bryn's head and there.
Oh, I see it now.
Ready, Valken?
So
It could be nothing, but it's something.
Hey, if it gets us out of the snow.
yeah, if nothing else, it's a good place to camp for the night.
But
How
be
we get
careful.
up there though?
Something always lives inside caves, so you never know.
Oh
Be
yeah,
on
it
your
could be
guard.
bear.
Well, let's go find out then.
How high up is it?
40, 50 feet. But you all have climbing kits. So
Do?
you've used them many times before.
Yeah, my skills.
Yeah, Val can just walk.
Like I don't have a climbing kit. I had some rope, but I used it.
Yeah.
Left it.
One has it.
Those I probably would have bought more actually.
Mm-hmm. But that whole time I was like, are you sure you guys got everything you need?
Yeah, I know. I did not buy a climbing kit though. I don't know why I didn't. That seems like common sense.
But eventually you all can make your way up here between
Is it
Valken
okay if I
walking up.
say I bought rope though?
You have a rope already, so.
No, I used it.
Oh, wait. Before we start, right before we start climbing up, can I, from the angle we're at, finally utilize the thing I spent 1,000 gold on?
Yes.
Ooh, I forgot.
Can I like look at the opening? Can I pick up any details? Like maybe is there, I don't know, markings or something around the entrance?
So you've remembered that you've bought a spyglass.
I did.
And are intending to use it. So you look and
It's exciting.
this looks about as high as you can run up the side of a wall, to the point where if you ran, you could catch the ledge and pull yourself up.
Okay.
What you do notice is that the sort of rocky walls and snow below this ledge, it looks smooth down, like smooth ice down below it. Like it's been like worn or something. Maybe something fell off of it and revealed underneath.
Okay. What does that tell me?
And it's, if the opening is maybe 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, there is like in a line down below it in the middle, just all the way down to where you are, of just it's worn in sort of ice.
So that's like a spot maybe we should climb around to get there. Like it's looks like
It's like a path? I'm
It doesn't
confused.
matter
I'm
to you,
confused.
Falcon.
well, yes, that's true.
It's worn down, well worn. That's all you can see from it.
I guess I'm having a little bit of
Like something is brushed against it, like something has been pushed against it over a long period of time.
Something's traveled
over
that
and
way.
over and over and over. Like it's almost eroded.
okay, so it's just like flat. Is it going straight up, or you said it was going at an angle?
It's a sheer wall where
Sheer
this
wall
opening
that's
is, and
flat.
just Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah, that gives me some ideas of what that could be, but it's nothing I don't think that's noteworthy for the climb, so I don't think. Well, yep, that's definitely an opening. I'm just gonna put this 1,000 gold thing back in my pack. Let's go.
Remind me next time when you have that, because it can give you some other help for perception and things far away.
Okay.
Because I couldn't keep track of it. I forgot you bought it. So
It took me so long to process. I keep looking through my items and I see like 1,000 and I'm like, and then just forget about it.
So Falcon, you can easily, you get a running start, and then you kip up to the side of the wall and hop, pop, 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 hitting these sort of smoothed over stone, and right at about the top of your run, which is what, 55 feet, 50 feet,
55, yeah.
55. You grab your hand on the bottom and you pull yourself up and then you can help the rest of them in any way that you see fit. If Ron has a climbing kit, if Bryn has a rope, you can easily anchor it for them, and then bring it down to them.
Cool.
I will do so.
All right. So each of you can make your way up. Not quite as easily as Valken, but we have the time. You have the tools. You can make your way in, and it's a little 10 by 10 tunnel, and then it starts to widen, maybe by 15 by 15, and sort of curves around in this area, leading into a quite a large tunnel or cave, or you're not sure.
Once we're a few feet in, and to a point where like the wind on the outside is not so loud, can I listen and see if I hear the sound of creatures or anything that would maybe be further in before we go too far?
Make a perception.
Come on. Yeah, that's good. 24.
You hear maybe the faintest sound. You can't tell if it's moisture that is dropped from the stalactites on the top of this cave, or a rock falling or something, but it's very subtle. But you heard something deeper within.
I will say we should probably move as quietly as we can. I feel like there might be something else deeper inside.
Hold on, let Ron sense if there's something bad. Ron's got divine sense.
No pings on any of the criteria.
At least no one dead so far.
That's great. No, really.
Ron
It's
could
good
not
news.
detect anything.
It's good news, but the faintest of sounds were coming from inside, so I think it's
Okay.
as quiet as you possibly can.
Ron and Bryn are not stealthy.
Mm.
Maybe
Oh, I said
okay.
it.
You want to
As
check
you-
out first?
Sure. I'll go first.
Or you want us to come is okay too?
No. That's it makes sense. It's a good call. I will sneak along and go, let's say, 20 feet ahead of you as we move? Or do you just want me to go as far as I can? You want me to be a scout, or you just want me to lead real far ahead?
How far away from the entrance?
10 feet, 15 feet, however deep you want to be at this point, because it comes in and curves around.
You probably heard this whole conversation already.
Oh, that's a good point. But here, take this. I'm gonna give you the. Where is it? What's it called?
I assume we're whispering all
Horn
this.
of Silent Alarm. Do you have proficiency with the musical instrument?
I don't think that matters for the Horn of Silent Alarm.
Okay, good.
It's just a
Basically, he can
kind of
play
thing.
it, and then only we will hear it, right?
It's like a war horn. You just blow into it,
Right, but only we will hear it, right?
if that's how he designates.
You go as far as you want to, but the second you feel like something is wrong, then you come back.
Or blow a horn if you can't come back.
Or scream.
But blowing the horn, they will not know you have signaled us. You could stay hidden. Just think only Ron and Bryn can hear when you're blowing.
Okay. Noted. I will be seeing you then.
Good luck.
And I'm gonna go forward by myself, slowly and carefully.
Sure. Make a stealth roll.
Oh boy. I am no rogue.
Better than we would be. By a lot.
I got 11.
Okay. So you're sneaking your way around, and you sort of turn the corner, and you don't see anything there as it winds back and then S curves back around.
Okay. I will push further.
You come around the other S curve. Nothing there. You see that it sort of straightens out a bit, and there's maybe like a 10-foot sort of gap here, and like a crevasse, I guess crevice. I'll have to remember which is which, but a hole in the ground that sort of like bisects this little like tunnel, and you can feel like warmth coming from this. Like it's almost like a vent, like of heat or something. It looks really deep. Easy for you to jump over though.
Okay. Is there a smell wafting up with the heat? Is it like sulfurous or?
No, it's like think of like a naturally occurring like heat vent. Maybe this goes deep into the mountain. Maybe it
That's why I wondered if there was an odor. Okay. Yes, I will proceed further.
Okay. You come across and there's a sharp left turn. Is the next area. And the things are a little warmer here. Like it doesn't feel that bad around this little vent. It's not in the negatives at this point.
Okay. Still nothing of note.
As you turn to the left, and as you're sort of rounding the corner, think of how you see things from right to left. A sort of area opens. You can see some dried stains on the floor. Extremely old. You're not sure what it is. It's like a ruddy brownish color. You see furs strewn about as you continue to turn around this corner with this horn in your hand that Bryn has given you. As you make the turn, you feel a hand grab your wrist firm, and you see a palm or like a knife edge of someone's hand at your throat. This person is wearing heavy furs, a hood over their head. You see a sort of blondish graying beard poking out underneath.
Is their face mostly hidden by the hood though?
At this point, yes. And as they're grabbing your wrist, it feels like a stone. Your wrist unmoving. Strong grip. And you see the hood raise and look you in the eyes, where you see blonde, graying hair underneath the hood. And you see these soft eyes, these soft blue eyes that look familiar to you, looking into you. And you hear a voice coming from under this hood. Oh, Valken, what have you done? And the voice is what sets it in your memory. A voice you haven't heard for 15 years or more. Memories come rushing back when you were 8 years old, when you tried to steal from someone in the markets of Falshir, and instead of giving you a boot to push you further down into the gutter, they extended a hand to you to lift you up out of squalor. A man that taught you everything you knew, not about just martial arts, but about being a good person. This is Gin. Last time you saw him, he was around 50 years old. He should look older, but he doesn't. The only thing that makes him look older is that there's gray in his hair. But as you look behind his eyes and you see his face that's buried under this bushy beard that he probably kept himself warm with, it's like he hasn't aged a day. and you're snapped back into your reality as your memories come rushing back to you, and you hear that question coming out of his mouth. Falcon, what have you done?
Thought you were dead.
It's
We
what I
all
wanted you.
thought you were dead.
It's what had to happen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We lost people.
I know. I did the best that I could. For everyone. Not just the school. You see him reach into under his furs, and he pulls out a small stone. One that seems similar to those that have been given to your group, or those that you've seen along the way, and he grips it tightly. Then you see etchings, runic magic begin to light up, and he just says, "Into the stone, I need you now." And he just drops it. His grip is loosened on your wrist, his hand removed from your throat.
Do I know what that stone was, real quick?
Sending stone.
Ah.
He's just staring at you, just his eyes full of guilt, shame, sadness.
I searched for years. Almost gave up. More times than I can count. The school stands, by the way.
You weren't supposed to find me. No one was supposed to find me. By design. Just being here puts you in danger.
Care to explain?
And he just looks down, just out of shame, and sees what's at your hip or on your back, the sword. And he looks to you, bewildered, puzzled, almost afraid. Where did you get that? Why do you have this? And he pulls away from you. Are you with them? Is that why you're here?
If by them you mean the assassins,
Silent Hand.
yeah. The ones that tried to kill me, too.
He lets his guard down a little.
I'm not gonna lie. I bought this sword, not knowing what it was. Then I find out that it belonged to you. At least at one point. So I held on to it. Not that I have a choice. In the hopes that I could use it to find more information on you. I met the old woman.
Did she lead you here?
Nope. Nope. She asked me not to find you.
It's for your own good. For the good of everyone.
Too late for that?
You hear in your mind, Falcon, it was all a lie. This old crotchety son of a bitch. Look what he put you through. Look what he's done to you. For what? Selfish. Liar.
I can telepathically speak.
Yep,
I
it's
always forget
telepathic.
if yeah. To the sword, I say, nope. Nope. There's none of those things.
He betrayed you. You fought this hard, trying to find an inkling of what happened. Your home, your school destroyed because of him? Lying to everyone? You said it. You lost people. He could have saved you if he wanted.
I'm just gonna shrug it off.
And you see again looking at you. You're talking to him, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Jezroth.
It's quite a bit the same.
Jezroth is his name.
Yeah, I've called him Jezzy a few times, but
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have questions.
a lot. But first,
You can tell your friends they can come inside now.
I was about to call for
We're like
them
out
anyway.
front. Like, do you think he's dead?
Oh, he didn't scream.
He could still be dead.
But not
Is
Falcon.
there Bren? Ron?
Oh, good, he's alive.
Everything
Coast is
okay?
clear.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we'll go inside.
Yep, and you follow Falcon. You wind around the corridors, going over the sort of heat vent, and you see Falcon speaking to someone. Their hood's pulled down. You see some very long, sandy blonde hair with gray in it. The big bushy beard It's like someone who hasn't cut their hair or their beard in who knows how long. More out of utility than anything.
Your teacher, Vulcan?
That's right.
Hello, teacher. One is Ron.
Do you still consider yourself my teacher?
I don't consider myself much of anything anymore. You may call me Gin, Ron.
This one is Bryn. She's speechless right now.
Just nods to her.
Greetings. I guess I'm shocked to see how do you do? And I'll do like a weird bow curtsy thing, like awkwardly.
That's not necessary.
Oh, okay. Sir.
These are the ones who helped me get here. Who've watched my back, who fought alongside me, who saved my life countless times. All because they felt like my journey was a worthy one.
Well, where to begin? What would you like to know?
We can start with the day you disappeared. And our school was destroyed. What happened?
They found me. They found where I was. And I knew that they would find me wherever I went. So I went where I thought no one could find me. Yet here you are. I was much like you when I was a boy. Nowhere to go. Not a copper to my name. And someone reached down a helping hand, so I thought. And I accepted it, not knowing what it meant. But I would have traded anything to be out of the gutters. And that's when I joined the Silent Hand. And I was a good student. I excelled. I wanted to earn the gift that I was given. The things that I was taught. I feel like that I didn't deserve them, so I tried so hard to make everyone else around me happy, to make them proud. Till I found that I had no equal. And I was presented with that. And he points to your sword. Sword of 1,000 victories. The one that you've saw his name in the ledger that belonged to him and a long line of other assassins. And then I learned what was being kept in that sword. It whispered to me. It told me things that you wouldn't believe. My eyes were opened. I didn't earn what was given to me. A curse was given to me. So I ran. I fled out of fear, out of cowardice, seeking any help that I could find. And that's when I found Sunde. She felt sorry for me. She helped me. She helped me get rid of that thing. I thought they were all lies, but it told me it couldn't be true. None of it could be true. So I got rid of it. Somewhere I hoped no one would find. She helped me build the academy. 2 years before I found you. And I knew that I had to be different. I would teach children like I was to be good, to do good in this world, to make themselves better. I was a fool to think that I could just run away from them, that they wouldn't find me. But they did. They burned everything that I hoped for and dreamed for and worked so hard to do. They burned it to the ground. And there's nothing that I could do because I knew wherever I went, whatever I did, anyone around me would be in peril. So I left again. I asked Sunde again to help me. I tried to find the sword, because if I had to be gone, then so did it. I couldn't find it. It wasn't there. It was gone. So I ran. And I hid. On my own, here. So no one would find me. So no one would know what I am, who I am, what I'm meant to be. Still get the nightmares. They're agonizing. I am doomed, Falcon. My existence is doomed. Because of what that sword told me. And I knew in my heart that they were right. No one is safe with me. No one. And I'm sorry that you found me, because that means you're not safe anymore. And it's my fault.
You've only ever been one thing to me and every other student at that school. And that is the teacher that picked us up when we were down, taught us, fed us, and trained us out of the kindness of his own heart. The school stands. Your students rebuilt it. As far as I'm concerned, you are still the teacher of that school. You can stay hiding here in this cave till you die, or you can come back with me and assume your place where you're supposed to be, where you should be, is at that place, helping those kids now.
Falcon, you're better off without me. Everyone is better off without me. You hear in your mind, do you know what he is yet? Do you? Come on, you can guess. Come on, Falcon. You're a smart boy. What is he? Or do you want me to say it?
It's broken.
Oh, he's much more than that. Much more than broken. Of course I broke him because I told him the truth, but he deserved to know. He deserved to know.
Yeah. What truth is that?
You really don't know, do you? He is doomed, Falcon. He is the wand.
You say the one?
The wand.
The wand? Oh,
He is the wand. The implement of the Blood Lord. The wand of Orcus. It always exists in one form or another. Of course, not all of him, just his skull and his spine ripped from his body, but you know, semantics.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to believe me because it's true. I don't care what you think. You'll see soon enough. Tick-tock, Falcon. Tick-tock. He's talking to you again, isn't he? What is he telling you?
Nothing, just that you could be something that an evil entity needs to, I don't know, come back. Is that true?
That's why I ran. The only thing that I am now, the only thing that I represent, is the end. Everything you love, everything that everyone has loved and cherished. It's my fault. It's me. They find me. It's over.
Wait, can one of you please explain?
I don't know.
He's gonna
If this
bring
is
an evil
true-
entity?
If you actually believe this, then I don't know. Why haven't you thrown yourself into a pit of lava? Or some other place where you can die, hidden away? You don't actually believe it, do you?
It's not that simple.
No?
If I throw myself from these cliffs, I would just be delivering what I am on a silver platter to them.
I turn around to Ron and Vin. Funny thing, the sword claims that he is the wand. It's so. The wand.
The
thing.
wand?
The
one that we need to find and destroy.
That's the one.
Is that possible? He's a human being. He's alive. It cannot be a wand.
Well, we know that the wand is like we know this, right? That's a skull and a vertebrae.
You
We
know as
researched
well that with your research on Orcus the Bloodlord as well as his implements, the wand of Orcus, it's not destroyed. You can destroy it like they destroyed it in the Abyss, but it always is. The wand of Orcus always exists in one form or another. So killing him and destroying whatever this wand could be, even if you could get that amount of power, which you're not sure if you yourselves possess that, you'd need some help. It just means it's going to come back to some other plane, some other time, some other place.
Okay, well, this is great then. This is perfect.
We just protect your teacher.
We have the wand, and he's on our side. He's our friend. Well, this is like best possible outcome. Oh, you don't agree. Okay.
I'm gonna say to the sword. I don't really have a reason to trust anything you've just told me.
Have I led you astray before, Valken?
I wouldn't say we're exactly friends.
Come on. I've helped you so much. And you doubt me?
Is there a way that I can run insight on
Sure.
a sword?
It's you know that this what's held within the sword. It's not just a sword, so yeah, insight.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll just do it straight up. Let me math it. 23.
You don't want it to be true. It can't be true. There's no way that he's an implement of the Blood Lord. But you have this feeling in your mind that you don't want it to be true. But that doesn't mean it isn't. And at this point, why would this entity and this sword lie to you? They have nothing to gain.
I mean, yes, but also I've never thought of it as a good thing. It could just be manipulating to be manipulative.
What's more manipulating than telling you a truth that you refuse to believe that shatters your very thoughts of the person you love the most?
I'll just say to the sword, listen to my next words closely. And I'm gonna look at Gin and say, so you're it. Doesn't change anything. Not to me. You're still the same teacher I've always known. No matter what nature you might have inside you, no matter what fiendish thing you might become, doesn't change. I don't care. I don't care. You're still the man that picked me up off the street. Fed me. Put a roof over my head. You are still the driving force behind everything I've done up till now. Because I have that much faith in you. I never gave up. You would have made me do an extra 50 push-ups if I had. Doesn't change. And I walk up to him and then just embrace him with a hug.
And he wraps his arms around you and just buries his face into your shoulder, and tears stream down his face.
Ron breaks down. He's like fucking sobbing like crazy. He's just holding Bryn.
Yeah, Bryn's just like, here, Ron, it's okay.
Squeezes you.
Nothing is wrong.
So beautiful.
And he says to you, I pushed you so hard because I knew what you would become if I did. And you haven't let me down one bit, Falcon. Better man than I could have ever imagined. And I'm proud. I'm so proud of you. And he takes a deep breath and wipes the tears from his face. And he kind of holds you out. Soon day is coming. Soon.
What does that mean?
She'll know what to do from here. She'll know what to do. And that's where we'll end our episode tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you all so much
my
for
God.
watching. Thank you so much, by the way, for the raid, the Mandy. If you haven't, go follow her channel. Does some excellent D&D over there.
Oh my gosh.
You all came in at a really heavy moment that has been culminating over about 70 episodes. So I hope you enjoyed the RP. Because good stuff. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat to see who the MVP was tonight and why it was Valken. Because if you vote for anybody else, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. But the way that we do this is that you can vote who you think is the MVP of the session, and whoever wins the vote is going to get an inspiration for them to use. But with that being said, thank you all so much for the support, for the follows. If you haven't yet, go check us out on YouTube, where we've got shorts. We do an after show called Out of Combat that airs on Thursdays that talks about the behind the scenes of the episodes and what the players were thinking about. And this was going to be a doozy, by the way. I can imagine for this one. But with that being said, I'm going to go take it over to our wonderful cast so they can talk about a little bit what they do for their content creation. Then we'll come back around and wrap things up. So we'll start with our friend Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew.
Oh, hello. Hi, Moves Like Jaggy here from the GGN crew, also known as Eric. I'm the community manager over at Obsidian Entertainment. You may know some of the games I work on, but holy moly, goddamn, all the votes should go to Balkan because that was the most incredible RP I've ever seen ever. But you can find me at the GGN crew. I mostly play RPGs and turn-based tactic games. Currently going through Tactics Ogre Reborn. It's been fantastic. So I'm over there on Tuesdays. So yeah.
Thank you, sir. Up next, Bunny Dreadful.
Hi, I'm sorry. My brain's not working. This is crazy. I'm Bunny Dreadful. I'm actually currently streaming here on this channel because I'm just doing D&D art. So we're just doing it here for you guys. So if you like any of the art for this channel, I did all the art here. And I'm going to be doing some more D&D Disney princess character designs and art on Tuesday. So come hang out and watch me draw some D&D princesses. And I don't know what's happening. This channel, Tuesday. See you then. Bye. Love you all. Okay. Woo. Woo.
Last but certainly not least, Virtual Spectre, who plays Valken.
Yeah, that's me. Hi. I do content here on Twitch. Streams have been kind of sporadic lately. And I've been not streaming this past week because of health things, but we're doing Yakuza, Final Fantasy, Crisis Core reunions coming out soon. So if you're into like any of that stuff, feel free to drop a follow and come hang out whenever I do stream.
Thank you, sir. With 100% of the vote, Valken, you of course gain an inspiration because if you didn't, they'd all be monsters. I'm Max, DM of Cashes and Cantrips. We have streams Tuesday nights where Bun does art streams for D&D, and then we play D&D on Friday nights. We also stream to YouTube as well as have our videos there. So if you haven't yet, please go give us a subscription over to YouTube. Go check us out over there too. We have a lot of cool content. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, I cut you off, bud.
Oh, no. Yeah, I should have let you shout out yourself, of course, as your channel. I just want to commend VS. Like, this is his first Dungeons and Dragons campaign ever for the first time playing, and wow, just VS, the acting,
it out of the water.
playing,
Yeah.
holy, I would never ever believe if you say, yeah, this is the first time playing D&D, you're just a liar. You're a straight up liar. Yeah.
He's a grizzled veteran now.
I don't know. I mean, that scene was almost mostly Max, though, for real.
Hey, and if you guys want to hear what they thought about it, go check out Out of Combat. It's going to air Thursday when we talk about it behind the scenes.
Just saying we should do it live.
But anyway, we also head out to our website, cashesandcantrips.com. We're on every podcast service that your brain can think of. We've got merch, and we have a Patreon too if you want to support a couple different tiers there. One will even let you make an NPC in my world. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Stay inside, wash your hands, get vaccinated, pet cute animals, do donuts and not drugs. And we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.